Are you looking for the best dash cams? In this video, we will look at some of the 6 best dash cams on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. iiwey 3-channel 1080p dash cam. Not everyone has a few $100s to spend on a dash cam. We get that. But who's to say beggars can't be choosers? Take this dash cam bundle from iiwey for example. It sits at an affordable price for most people but offers total coverage of the vehicle with 3 channels to work with. You can count on this package to record the front and rear ends as well as the interior. We should point out that the main dash cam sits on a swivel, making it easy to adjust as well. That kind of protection is exactly what you need when things go wrong. On top of that, loop recording and the cameras automatically turning on when the G-sensors detect an impact means you'll always have video evidence. It's not a budget option if there's no compromise. As a battery-dependent model, you do need to make sure it's charged before you get moving, and a short battery life plagues this model. Not only that, but there are complaints surrounding poor fit of the included charger in a vehicle's 12-volt ports. At number 2. Nexar Beam Full HD 1080p dash cam. Here we have a solid option from Nexar for those who want a little more quality for their money. The Beam certainly isn't revolutionary, but it's a great way to get a dependable dash cam in your car without spending a small fortune. Our testing of this unit shows that it's quite capable for something of its size and price range. The 1080p video quality is far better than what you see from many cheaper options, and vibrations pose no threat to its stability. It's also extremely easy to set up and install in your vehicle, as it took us no more than 15 minutes to get up and running. Also, we'll tip our hats to the app's easy-to-use nature that allows you to quickly review and manage video files. Is it ideal? No, as the clumsy power line running to the 12-volt port of our vehicle is rather unsightly. Also, the lack of a screen makes it hard to angle just right and leaves you second-guessing whether it's recording. At number 3. Kingslim D44K Dual Dash Cam. We think this Kingslim D44K dash cam is a really tough option to beat if you need a high-resolution dash cam that can record the front and rear of the vehicle. It's advertised 4K, 2160p at 25 fps, resolution paired with the wide 150-degree viewing angle puts it far beyond most in its price range. Speaking of which, this happens to be one of the more affordable options out there. Another killer set of details that work in this model's favor are the touchscreen and compatible app, and those factors combined make it extremely easy to set up properly and manage video recordings. Unfortunately, marketing does mislead you a tad here, as some reviewers point out that it's not actually a 4K model. It's 4K for the front camera, but only 1080 for the rear. Even if it is able to record clearly, that's a detail to be aware of. Also, it does seem that SD formatting issues are somewhat common. At number 4. Vantrue N2 Pro Uber Dual 1080p. There are a couple of reasons why we picked the Vantrue N2 Pro Uber as the best model for rideshare drivers to pick up. First and foremost, it's within a justifiable price range for anyone who's starting out. This model captures video in 1080p and has 2 recording channels to work with. Obviously, recording the front end is a primary concern, but recording inside the vehicle offers an extra level of security to drivers. It's also set to automatically begin recording whenever motion is detected and when the ignition is turned on, keeping you covered at virtually all times. Unfortunately, quality control is a concern, and you need to inspect it thoroughly to ensure it's not defective upon arrival. Also, a few complaints surrounding issues with video looping warrant keeping a close eye on this in the initial stages to ensure it's working correctly. At number 5. Garmin Dash Cam 56. Being the last of the 3 dash cams subjected to hands-on testing, we opted to give the Garmin 56 the Best Mini Dash Cam award. There may be smaller options out there, but this isn't attached to the difficult installs or many of the others. Also, this model still manages to incorporate an LCD display and 140-degree lens angle into the mix, despite being so small. Much to our surprise, video quality is also of high resolution regardless of the time or conditions we subjected this model to. Of course, the swiveling mount is also a nice touch worth mentioning as it helps keep setting up as simple as possible. While it's a heavy hitter, it's not perfect, as a short battery life keeps you tapped into the 12-volt port with wires dangling in front of the windshield. Also, it is small enough that it can be hard to operate in large hands. At number 6. Wolfbox 12-inch mirror dash cam backup camera. We're wrapping up our list with what is clearly one of the most discreet solutions when it comes to dash cams. The Wolfbox 12-inch mirror dash cam is designed to replace your review mirror and act as a dash cam. In other words, you never have to worry about it serving as a distraction or ruining the vibes of a clean interior. That's not all, though. This dual-channel dash cam can also serve as a backup camera. Still not floored? What if we told you that it also has a GPS function to help you navigate and that Wolfbox also throws in a free 32GB SD card? Make no mistake, this thing does way more than you might expect it to. Of course, seeing as this replaces the existing rear view, installation is slightly more complicated than usual. That paired with the not-so-user-friendly setup and lack of MPH readings makes it a no-go for some consumers.